Guess who's back with another braidless crochet tutorial that is super fast, easy, and insanely affordable, sis, okay? See, because I don't want to hear no more about, I can't level up. No. See, my hair and even my lashes, yes, my lashes, sis, are straight from MizBarn.com, and 2 lucky winners are going to take home the Lulu Tress 3 times fluffy braid out here. See, I'm going to show you everything that you need to do so that you can slay. All of the rules are going to be in the description box. I want you guys to take a look and enter, because this hair is everything, okay? This is how you slay the summer, okay? So make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to get straight into it. Now, the first step is the moisture routine. You guys know I have type 4C hair. It is blown out, but moisture is incredibly important. So I'm parting my hair in quadrants. Do it how you will. This is just how I'm doing it. And I'm going to take some jojoba oil. This is one of my favorite oils to use. It's very nourishing for the scalp, and I like to use this. You can also heat this up and apply it like a leave-in hot oil treatment if you are someone who suffers a bit more with very dry scalp symptoms. But I really like to work this in and make sure that I massage it on the scalp so that we're stimulating that blood flow. Protective styles require moisture retention because your hair is going to be tucked away. Now I'm going in with my DIY shea butter that's packed with a ton of different essential oils, and it has aloe vera gel, has glycerin, it's everything. Make sure that you check the card section or the link in the description for the tea, because I show you all exactly how I make this. I love it and I use it all the time, and you want to really focus this on the length and the ends of the hair. Again, moisture retention is crucial for my 4C girls. And to create a foundation, I'm going to take my rat tail comb and use the arch of my left eyebrow as a guide to create my part. So this is where I want my part to be situated. I find that the brow is a really good indicator of where you want your part to be if you don't want it to be too far to a certain extreme. And I'm not going to apply any gel. I'm just going to take a scrunchie and I'm going to put my hair securely into a little ponytail and then twist the ends. I'm not going to braid it. I'm also going to add a little bit more of the DIY shea butter off camera. You guys won't see that, but I'm just going to make sure I'm sealing that hair with moisture and twist it and make sure that it's comfortable so that when you lay down, it's not, nerve-wracking. Now, this is a crochet wig cap. I highly recommend that you guys remove the combs. I didn't, but I highly recommend you take a seam ripper before you install the crochet wig cap because it's just more comfortable. Now I just, don't worry about my kitchen. I had to pull it down. Crochet technique is everything. And so for this particular style, I found that separating the hair 1 to 2 or even 3 times makes it work even better, and it forms a tighter, neater knot. Now, I did not like crocheting the hair in at its full density, so I like to separate it. I think it's a little too thick, and separating the hair is all the better. Now you guys can see the first step that I'm doing towards the nape is crocheting hair to cover the band. So that thick band, you want to use the crochet hair to cover it. Again, the back of my nape always gets red, so it's not too tight back there. It's just, that happens every time. I just don't understand it. But you want to pack in the hair. Be strategic. Now I am taking the latch hook and pushing it through my natural hair and the crochet wig cap, because you have to anchor the cap to your hair. So you're using the crochet hair and the latch hook to do so. I hope that's clear. Now, I was really concerned about this curl pattern because I'm like, as you separate it, it feels like it loosens, but it all comes together in the end. And one pack of hair contains like 45 to 50 pieces. They really hooked the girls up for $8 a pack. I can't understand. They really did their thing. So this whole style can cost you $16. But if you enter that giveaway, sis, don't play. You can get 4 packs and slay the day and have hair for 2 different installs, okay? Now, right in this area, right above where my ponytail is sitting, you want to densely pack this area so that you make sure you have enough coverage and that it's enough density so that you can kind of disguise that little hump. You don't want any gaps or any consistencies. And you guys see I'm crocheting in a line going from the left to the right or the right to the left. Now you guys can see me doing that little motion. I'm removing these shed hairs. This hair, when you separate it, has a lot of shed hairs. So make sure that you take your time, kind of like stroking the length of the hair to get, you know, the excess hair out. And this was honestly a breeze. You can get this done in under 1.5 hours. I took a phone call, you know what I'm saying? I went out, got something to eat, you know what I'm saying? I'm always doing the most, so that's why it takes me forever. But you can glide through this, and you don't have to use this particular cap. You can even use the standard mesh net cap, which I highly recommend for beginners because it's smaller holes, which make it even more seamless and easier when installing. Again, I'm still just on the first pack. I don't know how they managed to do this, but again, you know, think about it. You have 45 to 50 pieces of hair, and if you separate each of those, you know, you're gonna have an insane amount of hair. Now, I'm just getting to the second pack, sis. I'm just beginning the second pack, and towards the crown, you really want to pack it in. When it comes to spacing the knots, you know, about 1 finger to 1.5 fingers width apart. The crown is very critical because you don't want the cap to show, and you also want to start focusing on covering the mesh band. If you guys need a more in-depth tutorial, I have that video linked in the card section and the description box, because just in case you need a little bit more, you know, insight and to see why I'm doing this. And this is good if you have thinning in a particular area. If you have alopecia, you want to focus smaller pieces into a specific area to create more density, so you know you have a more seamless and very full look, and you can kind of disguise some of your trouble areas, because we all have trouble areas, sis. Now I'm going in and crocheting hair. Now I'm just doing this on my natural hair. Now I know a lot of people gel their hair down when they do this, but I don't like to do that because it can dry out the hair, especially if you wear this for an extended period of time. So sis, if you're anything like me and you have type 4C hair and moisture already has trouble getting down to the ends, you don't want to add gel to further increase dryness. So just thug it out, and you know, we're gonna get those edges towards the end. But I didn't really get too much into the knotless method because I honestly like how seamless this looks, and I didn't want to do extra work. You can do the knotless method. I did it in a few spots towards the part, but it's not necessary, sis. But as you get towards the front, you want to use even smaller pieces. So keep that in mind. You can keep the larger pieces towards the back, but as you move towards the crown and the front, especially near the parting space, thin those pieces out. Here you guys will see I do the knotless method, but it's not necessary. This hair is beautiful. The color is amazing. This color number 4, oof. Now, as far as styling tips, I highly recommend taking some mousse. This is by Herbal Essences. I'll have it linked in the description box, but I like to use a good amount of the mousse to help me go in to fluff out the hair, but to also remove the excess shed hair. That is something I noticed with this hair. It has a lot of, you know, just pieces that are gonna come out when you tug on the hair. So the first day is pretty much getting it prim and proper and just removing the excess shed hair so it doesn't look shaggy at the ends. And I didn't even have to cut this. So this is why this is incredibly beginner friendly and kind of like mistake proof. And to sleek those edges down, I know I got to take my oil. I always take my oil first because you want moisture before you add in your pomade. And this is the Style Factor Edge Booster in Sweet Peach. It smells so good. And I'm just going to apply this, you know, use a little spoolie to get the edges together. You may see a little bit of white residue, but that is going to disappear once you let it set. This is how you take your style from like, you know, level 1 to level 10. Take your time, slay the day. And again, let it set for anywhere from like 15 to 30 minutes. You know, beat your face, get all cute, and you're ready to go. Next, I'm just going to take this shampoo comb. It has wider teeth and I'm just going to use it to fluff the hair. Be very gentle. Now, the knots did slip on a few pieces, just full disclosure, but it didn't come out. I'm going to work out in this hair and I'll let y'all know how it goes. But I'm loving this style. I think it's super affordable, very easy, super beginner friendly. And remember, I didn't cut anything, sis. Like, this is level up season. I don't want y'all talking about something. I don't know how to, enhance my look or take it to the next level. You don't have to do too much. And again, my lashes are from MizBarn.com. And I want you guys to check out their website. And also, let's get this giveaway popping. I need to see y'all in the comment section. Lighten it up. Be sure to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know when you subscribe so I can give you a warm welcome. And I hope to see you in the next one.